If you're a local business and not in the top 3 of the Google Map Pack, the fact of the matter is, you're leaving money on the table. But the good news is you can rank your local business in the top 3 on the Map Pack in less than 30 days by using this 45-step checklist. So let's get right into it. Firstly, you want to select the correct primary and secondary category. If you select the wrong primary category, then your business won't show up when customers search for your services. For example, if you only do boiler installations and repairs, but have selected plumber as a primary category, the chances of your business showing up for general plumbing services like leak repair, toilet repair and bathroom leak is very high. So if we Google boiler installation Southend, we can see the businesses ranking on the Map Pack have central heating services as their primary category. So if you just have plumber as your primary category, you're bound to get irrelevant leads. Now, there are 2 ways of finding your primary category. The first way is to Google your core service in your location. So if you're a plumber in London, search for Plumbers London. Then go to the map listings and look at the category used by the top 4 or 5 business listings that show up. This will also most likely be the category most suitable for your business. The second way, and this is the way that we prefer to find the primary category for our clients, is by using a free Chrome extension called GMB Everywhere. Open up GMB Everywhere and in the search bar, put in your service and location. Again, we're going to put in Plumbers London. Now, this tool will show us the primary categories and additional categories of every plumbing business in London. Categories with a star beside them are the primary category. You can see the majority of the businesses are putting plumber as their primary category, so you want to do this as well. But you'll also need secondary categories to support this. Besides the primary category are all the secondary or additional categories. And if you click on Find Out More, GMB Everywhere will show you even more secondary categories that other plumbing businesses are using. Now you can select the secondary categories that are relevant to your business and add them to your profile. A word of caution though, don't go crazy and start adding every secondary category. Just add the ones that you provide services for. You can add up to 9 secondary categories in total. So use this tool to find the additional categories other businesses are using, and if you also offer the same services, you can add them in your Google profile as well. Tip number 2, add keywords in your business title. Adding keywords to your business name can increase your ranking in the Map Pack. For instance, when we Google Plumbers London, the top 2 listings in the Map Pack have both the keywords plumbers and London. This signals to Google that you operate in the London area. And then whenever someone searches for Plumbers London, your business will show up on top because you have both the keywords plumbers and London in your name. One thing to keep in mind when doing this is that your business name should be exactly the same across all the directories you're listed on. So that's Yellow Pages, Checkatrade, Yelp, and your website. If you've got a different name on your website and directories and just add keywords in your business title, then Google will reverse it back to the name listed on your website. So it's a waste of time, it's not worth doing it. So you could either legally change your business name or make a separate Google business profile with a business title with your keywords. Tip number 3, physical location in the city of search. Your business needs to have a physical location in the city that you're targeting. For instance, if you want to show up in search results for the city of London, then you need to have a physical location in London. Ideally, central London. But if you're just targeting one town, you can have a physical location in the proximity of that town. So if you Google block drain London, the businesses that Google is showing are all located in the central London area. This is because Google ranks the businesses which are located in the heart of the city much higher. On to tip number 4, and that is to avoid spamming keywords in your Google listings. There are multiple ways businesses try to spam keywords in their listings to trick Google into making them rank higher. But guess what? Google's algorithm always finds out and penalizes those whose listings use these tactics with the hopes of climbing the ranks. One of the most common spamming tactics is keyword stuffing in a business name. You'll want to avoid doing this or risk having your business listing rejected and removed from Google. Bad times. You'll also not want to make multiple profiles with the same business name to rank for multiple locations. And definitely do not pay for fake reviews. That one will hurt your ranking the most. Tip number 5, have a high Google rating. When we Google plumber in London, we see the top 3 listings that show up all have either 4 or 5-star rating. This is because Google will rank businesses higher when they have a higher Google rating, and you want to have a rating of about 4.7 and above. If your business has a rating of say 4.1 stars or below, you can log into your Google business profile, and from your dashboard you can click on Ask for Reviews. Then from here you can send all your customers this link via text message or WhatsApp, and then when they click on it, it will directly take them to your review section. It couldn't be easier. Another way is to go to this website called QR Code Generator. Put in your review link over here and then download this QR code. Now you can send this code to all your customers or print it out on your business cards. They just have to scan it and then they can leave you a positive review. Tip number 6 is to have detailed reviews. When it comes to reviews, it's not just quantity that counts, it's also quality. You'll want to ask your customers to leave you a detailed review with photos of the work you've done for them. To make it easier, you could create a template which you can send to your customers that they can edit and then post a review about their experiences working with your company. Ask them to ensure that your review includes things like why they chose your service, what it was like working with you, what aspect of your service they were most happy about, and would they recommend your service. Then also ask the customer to leave pictures of the finished work in the reviews. Remember, the more detailed the review, the better. Tip number 7, have the keyword on your landing page. Once you have an idea of the keywords you want to rank for, you'll want to make sure they feature prominently on your website. So if we Google loft conversions London and click on the top business listings, we see that they have both loft conversion and London all over their website. Make sure they're in the header tags and the content, as Google crawls this data and it will help your business listing rank higher. On to tip number 8. And that is to have a complete Google business profile. When it comes to your Google business profile, you'll want to make sure that all your business details, opening times, locations, categories, and everything else is filled out and properly optimized. Don't overlook anything here. To help you out, we have a detailed step-by-step video on how to properly optimize your Google business profile, and the link will be in the description below. On to tip number 9. Have a constant flow of reviews. Google loves consistency, so you need to make sure that there is a consistent flow of reviews each month. It's actually far better to have 10 reviews coming in each month rather than having a burst of 50 reviews all at once. Not to mention that having loads of reviews all at once will look pretty suspicious and spammy, so don't do that. Instead, have a review strategy that gets you consistent reviews, achieved by sending your review link or QR code to your customers. Tip number 10, have a dedicated page for each service. So let's take an example of a website we built, Garden Rooms 365. We've built all these dedicated service pages for each of the services they offer, such as Garden Gym Rooms Essex. And when we Google this exact term, we can see that we're shown first in the map pack. This is because Google picks up the information which is on your website and then it helps you rank for those keywords whenever someone searches for it. Tip number 11, have keywords in your header. Again, let's take the example of Garden Rooms Essex, and you can see we have the main keywords, which in this case is Garden Rooms Essex, in the H1 tag on the website. The H1 helps users and search engines understand the primary topic of your page. And then we also have the variation of the main keywords in the H2 tags throughout the website for even better performance. Tip number 12, keywords in your domain. When we Google electricians London and go to the top ranking listings on the map pack, we can see that they have both the keywords electricians and London in their domain. This again will boost your ranking in the map pack. So if your domain does not currently have this and you really want to rank for the whole county, consider setting up a second business and building a separate website that includes the county and the service in the domain name. Tip number 13, internally link your pages. If you just have a static website where none of the pages are linking back to the home page, you're not going to rank so well on Google. So if we have a look at this website, which is ranking first on the map pack, we can see that they've internally linked all of their service pages. Now this is a really good example of how your website should be structured, with pages internally linked to one another. This also helps Google understand all of your services and they'll rank in the map pack higher. Tip number 14, having local inbound links. You'll want to have local websites and directories linking back to your domain, and the more inbound links you have, the better. The way to do this is by searching for Write for Us London. Google will then show you all the London specific websites which are looking for guest blog posts. So write a value-packed blog post using your industry knowledge and expertise. So if you're a plumber, you can write a blog on how to prevent your drain from clogging up or something similar, and then ask them to publish your post linking it back to your website. Tip number 15, consistency of citations. You want all your business details to be exactly the same on Google Maps, Bing Maps, and Apple Maps, and all the different directories you're listed on. You can use this tool to check if all your details are consistent throughout all of your directory listings. Tip number 16, quality of inbound links. Backlinks on their own are not enough. You want to make sure that websites and directories that you're getting your backlinks from have good domain authority. So check the authority of the directories before you write a guest blog post for them. For instance, when we Google Write for Us Plumbing, Google will show us all the websites that are accepting guest posts and that are related to the plumbing industry. If we open up this website, on the surface it might look like a good website to get a backlink from, but we want to check the domain authority before getting a link from here so that we know it will offer a return and our blog writing efforts won't be in vain. To check a domain authority, go to Ahrefs and put in the link of the website. It will then show the domain authority of the directory. As you can see, the domain authority of this website is very low, meaning the quality of the inbound link will be poor and your ranking will suffer. So always check the domain authority before writing a guest post for any website or directory. Tip number 17, service keywords relevance throughout the website. Simply put, you want to have all your services listed in your Google business profile. The way you do it is by putting services in the product section, because for a service-based business, your services are your products. For example, for our client here, we've added the services house extensions, garden rooms, house renovations, and loft conversion in their product section. You also want to click on edit services and put in all the keywords for the services you offer. Again, a good way to find this out is to use GMB everywhere. In the related service section, you can copy the keywords which are most relevant to your business and add them to your profile in the edit services section. Tip number 18, volume of quality content on your website. Your website needs to have quality content that provides value and information to your customers. This website here has good quality photos, answers questions about costs, and has information on different types of lofts that can be built. Having all this information on the service pages of your website will help you rank higher on the map pack. Tip number 19, have keywords in the Google reviews. If you Google loft conversions London and check the top listings, all of the reviews have loft conversions in them. This is a good way to increase the keyword count in the reviews without spamming them in. So always ask your customers to mention the work that you have done for them in the reviews. Tip 20, niching down your website. If say you're a general contractor offering multiple different services such as roofing, loft conversions, and home renovations, in most cases it will be difficult to rank for all those services on Google. That's why you're better off having a niche service like roofing to rank higher. By niching down your website and business profile, it will be more focused on one core service, making it easier for you to rank. Tip 21, keywords in your backlinks anchor text. When you write a guest post on another website and link it back to your own, make sure to have the keyword you want to rank for in the anchor text of the inbound link. So for example, we've written a guest post on 5 garden outdoor buildings to install for summer for Ideal magazine, and the backlink Garden Rooms Builder in Essex has our keywords in the anchor text. When we click on it, it takes us to our client's garden room service page, and when we Google the same keyword, we show up first in the map pack. This will help you with ranking on top of the map pack when someone searches for this keyword on Google. Tip 22, positive reviews from third-party website. Whenever someone Googles your company name, you not only want to have positive reviews on your Google business profile, but also positive reviews on third-party websites and directories such as Yelp and Checkatrade. Google wants to recommend the best local businesses so people keep coming back to use their search engine. So the more reviews you get on the other trusted websites, the better. Tip number 23, make your listings interactive. If customers can interact with your business listings, it will give a positive signal to Google and help you rank higher. To make your listings more interactive, add images, products, and have an FAQ section. You should also regularly upload posts on your GMB profile. All of this makes your profile more engaging and interactive. Tip number 24, have a substantial website. You want to have loads of quality content on your website. The more content, the better. This business is ranked on top in the map pack because they've built a website with loads of service pages and have gone into detail about each service. They haven't cut corners and made a 3-page website with 1 or 2 paragraphs on each page. They've taken the time to build something that is better than what their competitors have. This company has done the same and made a huge website with different service and location pages. This is what makes you beat the competition and helps you in ranking higher. Tip number 25, have a secure website. Google stopped ranking websites that don't have the HTTPS in front of their domain years ago. So if your website is linked in your Google business profile and it's not secure, Google will not rank your listing as high. To check if you have the HTTPS in the front of your website address, click on Edit Business Information in Google Business Profile, and from here you can check and edit it if you don't have it in there. Tip number 26, citation from relevant directories. You want to get listed on industry-specific directories. For instance, if you're a construction company, Google construction directory and then get listed on all these construction-specific directories. This shows Google the relevance of your company and sends signals that you do that specific service, which will help you rank higher. Tip number 27, increase your website's domain authority. First, you want to check your website's current domain authority, and for that you'll need to go to Ahrefs and put in the link of your website. If your domain authority is low, like it is for this website, then you need to increase it. The way you do that is by getting more backlinks to your website and build up the amount of content on there too. The more backlinks and content you have, the bigger the increase to your domain authority. Tip 28, get your business listed on other maps. As well as Google Maps, you'll also want to get listed on Bing Maps and Apple Maps. Apple Maps especially actually, because a huge chunk of the population use Apple Maps to search for local businesses. And if you're listed there, it will help your business get more exposure. Tip 29, increase your website speed. You want your website to be quick because websites that rank on the first page of Google have an average page speed of 1.65 seconds. To check your website speed, go to GT Metrics, put in your website link and then select your location. Now it will scan your website speed and give you a score, and you want your score to be either an A or a B. This tool will also give you the problems which are making your website loading speed slow and suggestions on how to fix them. Tip number 30, make sure you have a mobile friendly website. Most local searches are from mobile phones, so make sure your website is mobile compatible and interactive. If the loading speed of your mobile website is slow, then Google will penalise you and your business profile will go down in the ranking as a result. Tip number 31, upload images. To outrank your competitors, make sure to upload more quality images than they have. So if the top ranking listing has 50 images, make sure you upload around 70 to 80 images. One thing to keep in mind is that your pictures should be of good quality. Don't upload blurry and shaky images. Tip number 32, list your opening hours. Lots of businesses don't bother filling in their opening hours, but make sure that you put in the hours you're open and which days your business is closed. These small details matter a lot, and Google takes all of this into account when ranking your business profile. Remember, Google will never rank an incomplete business listing on the top. Tip number 33, add a local schema on your website. Simply put, local schema is a code that gives Google information about your business, such as contact number, address, and other information. Local schema helps Google understand the data on your website, and I will rank you higher locally when it's present. To generate local schema, you can go to ChatGPT and put in the prompt, write me a local schema for my website. Now in the prompt, put in your business name, number, email, and website address. Now ChatGPT will generate your local schema that you can copy and paste onto your website. Tip number 34, add alt tags in your images. Every image on your website needs to have an alt tag. These tags help Google understand the content of the images by providing a text description. So when we take a closer look at the images from this website, we can see they have alt tags on their images. These alt tags give a text description of what the image is, and it helps Google understand it better. Tip number 35, upload content consistently. You want to constantly and consistently keep updating your website with new content. A really good way to do this is to add blog posts. We do this for our clients, and it helps us rank on top as it signals to Google that we are an active business that is constantly putting out quality content for our customers. We recommend uploading 1 to 2 blog posts a week if possible. But always remember, publishing blog posts and uploading content matters, but quality is equally, if not more important. If you put subpar content that adds no value to your customers, then your retention rate on your website will be poor, and that will pull down your ranking. To find blog post ideas, Google your core service. For example, plumber in London, and go to the people also ask section. And from here, you can make blog posts answering all these questions using your expertise in the plumbing industry. On to tip number 36, embed your Google listing on your website. You can see we've embedded the Google listing on our contact page. To embed your listing, go to Google Maps, click on share, and then select embed a map. Now you can copy the URL and embed it on your website. Preferably, you want to embed it in either your contact page or your website's footer. Tip number 37, add sitemap on your website. A sitemap is a structured list of all the pages on your website. It's a guide for Google, and it helps it navigate through the site more efficiently. So go to a sitemap generator, put in your website link, and then you can download the sitemap and upload it to the back end of your website. This will help Google understand how your pages are structured. Do this step only after you've built out all of your pages. Tip number 38, put in the correct service area. You want to put the correct service area in your business listings. If you don't, well, your listing won't show up when someone searches for your services in that area. Because we provide services to the whole of the UK, we've listed the entire UK and all its counties. But if you just provide your services in one specific county, put in the main county and then list all the small towns and areas you operate in from there. You can use ChatGPT to easily find out the different towns and boroughs in your county. Simply put in this prompt, list me the boroughs in London. Now select the boroughs that apply to you and put them in your Google listing. Tip number 39, add videos to your Google business profile. When we go to our client's listing, we can see that along with high quality images, we've also uploaded a well-shot video. This keeps the Google business profile more interactive and improves our retention rate. And if more people spend more time on our business profile, Google takes that as a positive sign and improves our ranking. Tip number 40, GMB posting. Now this is another ranking factor that most businesses just simply ignore, but you really shouldn't. If we go over to our business profile, you can see we're posting regularly. Posting daily has led to a huge number of inquiries and calls coming in for us. Posting regularly can be time consuming, so to save time, you can schedule the post through Sendable or Canva. Tip number 41, add links to your social media profiles. Go to your edit business information on your Google business profile, then from here add the links to all your social media profiles, then click on save. Now you can see all your social media profiles on your business listings. Your customers can easily click on any of the links and see what you've been posting on your socials. This is another way of making your profile more interactive. Tip number 42, photos in reviews. Ask your customers to upload photos when they leave you a review. Reviews that have photos rank higher, and this will be the first thing any potential customer will see. Another Another reason to do this is because adding a photo tells Google the location that the photo was taken, and it will use that information to help you rank locally whenever someone searches for your services. Tip number 43, respond to all of your reviews. If you go to the review section of the top listed businesses in the map pack, you'll see they all have one thing in common. These businesses will always respond to the reviews they receive. The way you respond also matters. In your review response, you want to put in the keywords you want to rank for. This is again a very effective way of boosting our keyword count in our business profile without it being spammy. Tip number 44, push down your negative reviews. Getting a negative review is sadly inevitable. Someone somewhere is going to find something negative to say about your service and leave you a 1 or 2 star review. When this happens, you want to first professionally respond to it, and after that focus on getting reviews with photos in them. We do this because reviews with photos always show up on top, and that will push down the negative reviews. For example, when we Google loft conversions London, the top business listing in the map pack has a few negative reviews, but in the review section you can only see the 5-star reviews. That's because the reviews on top all have images. And like I said before, reviews with images always show up on top. Our final tip is to have an FAQ section on your business profile. As a business owner, you can post questions yourself. So think about the most commonly asked questions about your business and answer them for your customers. By having an FAQ section, you remove any doubts and apprehensions that a potential customer might have about your service, offering them answers to questions that may be preventing them from making a decision in your favor. And with that, we've reached the end. By following these tips, you can easily rank your Google business profile on the map pack. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you got a lot out of the video. So our goal here is to help you generate the best quality leads. You can fill out your diary with more customers and grow your business. And that's it from me. And by the way, if lead generation is a problem for you right now, then there's a link in the description that will help you solve that problem in under 3 minutes. I want to say a big thank you again for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment in the comment section, letting us know the results you get from implementing these changes. We read and respond to all the comments we get. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.